Hello class 5, welcome to history lecture. Today we are doing chapter 7, revolt of 1857, and today we will see the causes of the revolt of 1857. We have already seen that this revolt has been termed by the British as a Sepoy mutiny, and Indian historians say that this is not just a Sepoy mutiny but it is the first war of independence. So today we will see the social causes of the revolt of 1857, due to which the common people also participated in the revolt of 1857, and we know that this revolt was not limited to the sepoys only sepoys did not participated, it was participated by the common people also. So in this situation we will see the social causes for the outbreak of the revolt of 1857, and there we will see that many social factors or social causes were responsible for the outbreak of the revolt of 1857. There we see that discrimination of the Indian was a main cause. Discrimination of the Indians, that is, Indians were always discriminated in position. Like the British always considered the Indian as inferior. So always they treated them in a humiliating manner. They used to insult the Indians, they used to discriminate them in different matters. So this led to a growing anger among the people of India because they were humiliated, they were insulted, and they were discriminated in different matters. So the British considered the Indians as inferior race, and we know that this concept of the British, that the Indians are black skinned people, they are inferior to the British, these ideas led to growing anger among the Indian people. Apart from this, we see that the spread of Western culture also was another social cause for the outbreak of the revolt of 1857, because when we see that the British was spreading their culture in the Indian society, many people could not accept this Western culture, this spread of Western culture, which is harming the sense of their sentiments of the Indian people were harmed. So the British were spreading the Western culture, which was not liked by the Indian people, and this was another social cause for the outbreak of the revolt of 1857, because many common people are also participating or joining the revolt of 1857. Another factor is the interference in social matter. Interference in social matters. There what we see that the British were always interfering in the social matters, and there we see that whatever was going on in the Indian society, many problems were there, many evils were there, of course, but when the British are interfering in these policies, and when the British are trying to change these customs and traditions which are prevalent in the Indian society, then we see that the common people, the orthodox class especially, got angry on the British. They were aggrieved with the British, and they started to take part in a revolt against the British. Also we see that the British introduced many social reforms, and there what we see is that these social reforms which were introduced by the British in the Indian society, like we see they banned the system of sati. Also they introduced the banning of the female infanticide. Female infanticide means killing of girl child. This system was banned. Sati was banned. Then widow remarriage was also started. All these social reforms which the British started were not liked by the orthodox section of the society. So this class also took part in the revolt of 1857 against the British. Another thing is the Western education. Here we see that the British introduced the Western education, and they also promoted education for women. Women's education were promoted by the British. So when they are giving this scientific knowledge, scientific education to the Indian people, these Indian people, the orthodox section, the narrow-minded people, they could not accept the Western education. So they took it as an attack on their culture. And thus we see that this class, the bigot or the narrow-minded class, orthodox class of people, protested against this, and they were taking part in the revolt against the British. Also we see they introduced the women's education, which was also not liked by the Indian people. So these were the social causes for the outbreak of the revolt of 1857. And then we will see the religious causes. There were also many religious causes for the outbreak of the revolt of 1857. And religious cause, we will see that the first and foremost thing is a conversion to Christianity. Conversion to Christianity. Now what we see is that in this situation, that the British had a missionary zeal also. So when they are coming to India, another motive of the British was to convert the people to Christianity. So when they are trying to convert the people into Christian religion, this also hurt the religious sentiment of the Indian people. And thus we see that many people are taking part in the revolt against the British. So this was one of the religious cause for the outbreak of the revolt of 1857, where we see the British are trying to convert the people into their religion, into Christianity. Apart from these, we see that the Western education was another cause, because through the Western education, the British were pointing out whatever bad was there in the Hindu religion, whatever bad was there in the Muslim religion, these things were pointed out by the British when they are giving the Western scientific education. So when they are pointing out the bad or the evils of the Hindu religion or the Muslim religion, this also hurt the sentiment of the common people. And these people who did not like this change, they took part in the revolt of 1857 against the British. So these are the social and the religious causes for the outbreak of the revolt of 1857. Thank you.